Well, hi there. Well, hi there. My name is Mel. My glasses might turn darker just because they are very photosensitive. Did I just say photosensitive? Sorry, polychromatic or transition lenses. So I want to tell you guys something today about something that blew my mind because I feel like there's so many things around us we can learn from if we're very attentive to how they teach us. We can learn from inanimate objects the same way we can learn from people that are alive and breathing. So a little bit about me. I like plants, but they don't like me, in the sense that I brand myself, and my friends know that. Donna, don't laugh at this. I have what they call a dark thumb, meaning I've killed a lot of things, guys. Like I'm a plant serial killer. I have killed cacti in many forms and shapes. I douse them in water and they die. So usually I ignore the plants for a while, and then all of a sudden I remember them, and it's like, oh, here, my precious 5 gallons of water, and of course they die. And I have really wanted to change on that because I feel like with just a little bit of behavioral modification, there's so many changes I can make. But that hasn't stopped me from buying plants because I still want to be better at it, and I can say I'm really better. It was so bad that when I was in New Mexico, I had bought this sets of cacti, and my husband was like, no, you can't buy that. I said, please, I want to buy them. So I asked the lady, I need help, what can I do? She's like, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna tie your hands behind your back and just feed them one cube of ice cube every week. And I took that to heart, and then since then a lot has been better. Oh, what's on my stuff? I don't know what that was. But anyways, so let me tell you a little bit about this plant that I have in my house. I bought it last year. It was at Walmart, and it looks like this. I bought it last year. It was at Walmart, and it's a rose of Sharon, which coincidentally is also the what's the word? The national flower for Korea. I didn't know that then, but I kind of knew that, but I didn't know that when I bought it. Like kind of that knowledge you have, but then you don't remember until something reminds you. So, anyways, I bought it from Walmart sometime in December, and because it was on sale, it's like $7. So I was like, what not? I mean, what could go wrong? But the moment I brought it home, of course, it started dying, and I felt really, really bad about it because I'm like, oh, here I am again, little Miss Ted Bundy for plants. But I just put it outside since December because I was also gone for the whole winter, and I I just left it because I was like, it's just what it is. So I left it at the back of the house. And fast forward to earlier, sometime like 2 weeks ago, I come here not quite. I come to the back of my house not quite a lot. I mean, we have a pond somewhere here, as you guys can see, which is nice. But I never really did take note of this plant until I just woke up one day, and then it was blooming, and I thought to myself, huh, I did nothing to it. I didn't stop watering it because it was supposed to be dead, right? But guess what? It's alive. And I started pondering, like, huh, there are three lessons I took from this. This is where I get to the TED Talk part. And for those that are joining or that are listening to this, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Is one, seasons are very important in life. So my girlfriends and I, three of us, were doing this devotional by Dr. Alicia Britt Choli, and it's called Anonymous. And there they talk about, it's a devotional about Jesus's final years and just how he was hidden in secrecy, and not secrecy, but he had almost no activity for the first 30 years of his life. And then when he started displaying, like that, we know he died like maybe 3 years, later, the Jesus years, right? And there was one profound thing that I learned in that book is that winter is a season that a lot of us are not very comfortable with, and this person included. And that's because it's a time of low activity. Like there's nothing going on outwardly. And given the age we are in of social media and trying to prove that you're productive, and trust me, the irony is not lost on me because my job as a scientist, I have to show that I've been quite productive. So the publications, the grants, and all of that. So we're used to just showmanship, right? But winter is probably the most important season of our lives in that there's so much going on underneath that people shouldn't see because you need to be resting, or just that you're not having any activity doesn't mean you are inactive. And so that was one of the things this plant taught me. I've been reminding me of. That's one. And number two, rest is equally important. As showmanship, you need to rest. You need to rest. And I think the final thing is that we need to be very patient as um, like showmanship and all that. That patience sometimes takes is the biggest thing we need to um, apply when we feel like we need to be out there. Sometimes it's not your time, and whenever it's your time, that's your time. Don't let what people are saying. Yeah, whenever it's your time, it's your time. And I said I had 3 points, but the final bonus was sometimes you need to get out of the way and let things just happen because your control issues, which I have a lot of them, it's not going to help something accelerate faster. So with this plant, it actually survived because Mo was out of the way. That kind of sounds hurtful as I'm saying it to myself, but it's just there. So, anyways, that's my 5 6 minutes tech talk. Thanks for coming to this. Let me know what you think about these videos. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing them more often, but there it is. I'm gonna take a picture now, and thanks for coming or thanks for listening.